Hey guys, it's Nick here with Folks Custom Cranks. Doing this a little different. Of course, we're down here at RedCrest, so hopefully it's working for everyone. If it doesn't work, sorry about that. We're just doing this off the seat of our pants, so thank you for everyone joining in. Just gonna do a shorter video today. A little off schedule since travel and RedCrest and everything. Been pretty busy, so been a pretty fun trip. We're gonna kind of just go over our Red Crest trip so far, and we're going to do the giveaway drawing for the Morning Dawn Wigglewort package, and we'll also talk about the giant bait raffle we're doing as well. So Red Crest has been fun. Of course, today we're pulling for a few handful of guys. Drew Gills being one of them. So happy to see him doing well. Pulling for Matt Becker as well. So I think he'll be catching some fish tomorrow and see if he can make his way into fishing Sunday. So hoping he makes that happen. And yeah, that's but we got to watch the not the weigh-in. I don't know what you'd call their version of the weigh-in, but it was pretty cool. They did some cool giveaways, and it was just a fun time walking around the expo. Got to see a lot of you guys who came out. Appreciate everyone who bought baits from us and just came over and talked to us. Met a lot of great people. Met a lot of great pros as well. We pretty much were at the expo today from 11ish till the weigh-in started, so we were there for 6 or 7 hours. Fun time. Got to walk around to all the different booths, see some familiar faces. Guys that we do all the expo tours with and everything. Got to see some cool stuff. Uh, got to check out that new Berkeley Lab slime stuff. Probably going to work well on smallmouth. So I think it's overall been a great little show, and tomorrow we're actually going to change it up. At least I am. I am going to go to Table Rock tomorrow. Looking forward to that. We're going to go fish, spectate, do a little bit of everything. So my main goal tomorrow is just catch one fish. I want to catch one fish on a pre-Rapala wigglewort and try to record it for you guys. Don't care if it's a 6-inch fish, as long as it's a bass. I just want to join the club of catching a table rock fish on an old wigglewort. So not sure which color I'm going to tie on. If I could make a poll, maybe that's what I should do in this video. You guys comment below if I should throw orange tail crawl, this color, or the fire and ice crawl, which is like the blue belly, stone cold kind of color. So I don't know if I can put that on the screen or not, but I'll bring it up a few times. So if you want me to throw the orange tail crawl, comment orange tail crawl. If you want me to throw fire and ice crawl, comment fire and ice. Uh, I'm kind of leaning towards the fire and ice because that's kind of a Ozarky color. But I'm not sure which color to go with, so you guys pick for me. I'm taking one rod with me. I'm literally gonna have one rod in my hand all day, even if it's blowing 40 mile an hour, even if we're live scoping. I'm catching one on a daggum wigglewort, so we're gonna make that happen. Of course, the fish we're biting, even uh, if you look at the weights, you're like, oh, a lot of the pack only had 20 pounds. Well, they do have a 2 pound minimum. So I think every one of them said that catching fish isn't the issue. It's just catching the quality, 2 pound plus fish is the main issue they're having. And then let's see, we got a comment from Christopher. He said, how do you compare RedCrest Expo to the Classic Expo? It's definitely different. I wouldn't. They're not anyone flying from Japan like they do to Bassmaster Classic Expo than to come to the Red Crest. I think not having a live weigh-in kind of affects that, but still overall it's a great time. And I will say it was not crowded as near as bad as the Classic Expo was, at least today. So like I got to walk in. I filmed like TikTok short interview videos with pretty much every pro who was at the show. Didn't have to wait in any lines to talk to any of them. It was just a really cool, laid back experience. Not something I get to do a whole lot of, working the expos and everything. This is the first expo I've went to as a customer or just like you guys. So it's pretty fun. It's if you're not too far of a drive, I'd say it's definitely worth coming out. Just a fun experience, especially if you have nothing else going on this weekend. If you love bass fishing, it's a cool place to be at. Looks like we got 2 votes for fire and ice so far, so might be tying that on. We just got the pole rigged. Borrowing my buddy. We're staying at a friend's house, so he's hooking me up with a pole, but he's a lefty, so I brought a Brought a right-handed bait caster so I can toss that ward all day tomorrow. And let's see what else about the expo. We talked about Drew Gill. You know, tomorrow he should be pretty well safe to make it to Sunday cut. Probably needs like 10 pounds or whatever to be safe. So hoping he gets that. Hopefully Matt Becker gets in the cut. Looking forward to seeing him. And we are going to do a little spectating tomorrow as well. So not sure where we're going out of. I'm sure we're going to probably try to stay out everyone's way when we're fishing, obviously. But, if we want to go take a little boat ride and do a little spectating, go hang out and cheer Matt on, see if we can find anyone else. And should be a fun day. It's going to be a little chilly. They're getting pretty bad rainstorm tonight, so might muddy up the water, but might make a good crankbait bite, at least for me. Like I said, I just got to catch one, and my trip's made. Just got to be on that OG Wigglewort so I can join the Wigglewort Club. Some of the pros we talked to today, like I said, I mean, we uh, we could talk to anyone. There was no lines, no nothing. Larry Nixon, we did a cool interview with. Be posting all of these videos, weeks. We probably have just in the last 2 days, 3 months worth of content for you guys. So looking forward to that. We talked to Larry Nixon, Kevin Van Dam, uh, Brian Thrift, Brent Chapman. You're gonna have to help me. Rick Clunn, James Watson, Chris Lane. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone because we had a long day. It's been a long day, but it was really fun. And of course, then yesterday during the like media day, when the fan fest, we got to talk to all the pros. That's when we got this bad boy signed, which we'll cover here shortly in the video. This is signed by all the MLF pros fishing the RedCrest, all 35 anglers. Same thing with that. You guys saw the videos that we uh, posted, showing the Storm Wiggle warts that we custom painted to give to anglers. We showed the Jacob Wheeler one yesterday. Of course, he loved that bait, and we hooked him up some pre-wraps as well. So got them taken care of. We hooked some other guys up with some pre-wraps. You'll see coming down the line. Never know. I wasn't able to watch, a lot of the coverage today because we were walking around the expo. But it'd be cool if we see that at least tied on to one of their decks. I know a good bit of them tied it on, so see if it makes it to their rod decks. But either way, it's just cool knowing that they at least have it and it's personalized to them. So I think they were all really enjoyed it, and they all loved the colors that we did and made some cool connections. Some of them were customers of mine from before, so it's good reconnecting with them and everything. And you'll see in the videos, like I said, we have 3 months worth of content we filmed just in the last 2 days down here. So it's been a very successful trip for that. So I'm happy with how everything's went, and if we can catch one fish tomorrow to top it all off, it'll be perfect. So let's see, anyone else? Skeet Reese, we talked to Skeet Reese. Um, could have talked to Boyd Duckett. Didn't know if he'd want to do an interview or not, but he was walking around the expo the whole time. So if you guys want to see Boyd talk crankbaits, I know he hasn't fished professionally in a while, but he's still very relevant in the sport, obviously. So it'd be cool to hear what he has to say about it all. Um, Anything else expo wise? We saw a lot of you guys, hooked everyone up who recognized us. With me fishing tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be at the expo. We might. It just depends on how when we're fishing. But someone else will be at the expo. We'll make a post. If you're looking for a pre-wrap warts or the free Koiki style baits that we're giving away at the expo, we'll make a post tomorrow. Someone there will have it all for us. That way, if you're looking for us and tomorrow's the only day you can come out, you'll still be good. You can still, do what you need to do. And I apologize for going fishing tomorrow, but the opportunity came. I got all my, media obligations and videos done already. So I was like, I got to take the shot and go fish on Table Rock Lake just because that's been a goal of mine for a while, and I don't know when the next time I'll be back down here is. So, gotta gotta take advantage of that while we can. Will, what's the water temp? Do you remember? Was it like
Something
62?
like 61, 65.
So it's like 61 to 65, just prime chewing temperature for everything. So of course there's a lot of fish you saw today if you watched the live. They're spawning, they're fry garden, but surely we would find a dumb one that'll eat a whole wig of wart. And let's see, we got a cool comment. of all the people you see, do you still get starstruck? Absolutely. I mean, I was talking to Rick Clunn. I mean, talk about a legend, Kevin Van Dam. I mean, there's just legends everywhere. So, it's not like, I'm a regular person just like everyone else. I just paint baits for a living. So, it's still awesome to be able to meet these guys that I've watched on TV since I was 5 years old. I grew up watching Bassmaster, FLW, and all that. So it's cool to meet your heroes, and some of your heroes turn into your customers, which is really cool. That just means a lot to you. So it's really fun experience. That's why I like coming to these shows. I like talking to you guys, like talking to the pros, especially, we're from Pennsylvania. We don't have any professional tournament trails ever coming anywhere near us. So if we ever want to interact with pro anglers or anything, we have to travel. So that's a great question. Thank you for that. And we'll go ahead and cover this. I posted better pictures of this. This is just on my laptop. We don't have the whole studio set up here, but this is the giant DT that we had signed. This is painted in my orange tail crawl. Uh, I painted the pre-wraps and the uh, new storm wiggle warts in this color, and then the fire and ice crawl, which again, we have 2 votes for fire and ice. So if you want me to throw an orange tail, you better get a vote or two on that. All 35 anglers signed this. I won't be able to show it that great off in this video just because the camera's not that great, lighting's not that great. But if you go to our Facebook, well, it's even on our website. But if you go to any of our socials anywhere, you'll see some cool close-up pictures of this, all the signatures. It's actually everything's like reversed or mirrored, so you won't be able to read it. But like, there's Jacob Wheeler right there. But all 35 anglers are on here, so this will be an awesome piece. We are raffling this off. It's $10 a ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you'd like. They're available on our website. And how we're doing it this time is we're going to do a live stream April 30th. You don't have to be live to watch. All you got to do is buy your ticket. It's like an e-ticket. We won't mail you anything unless you're the winner of this bait. And then we'll do a drawing for it on our live. We'll post the video after as well. Similar to how we're doing it today for the Wigglewort drawing from a couple weeks ago. So as many tickets as you like. Website is folkscustomcranks.com. It's on the ticker. Keep going below. If you use the code folks, it'll also save you 10% off on all your custom baits as well. So $10 a ticket, no limit. Really cool piece for the wall. We'll ship it to you. It'll have hooks. It'll have the Rapala box with it and everything. So we're gonna get this one packed in the suitcase and bring her back home. See, it has RedCrest 26 there. Got my little janky signature and all the pros. So this is definitely a one of one. The only other giant custom DT like this is one I have in my personal collection. I do have a few like orders I need to paint for guys. I have one guy, a good friend of ours, wants me to do this in the bruised color. So finally getting caught up on all your guys' orders, finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So looking forward to filling everyone's orders, doing some cool projects like that. We have, you guys like seeing this thing get painted. I don't think there's anyone else out there crazy enough to paint a crankbait bigger than their head. So just cool. I really like how these things turned out, and just awesome looking, awesome. I really want to keep this one and put it on the wall, but obviously, we're doing the raffle. The raffle's basically just to help cover the cost of our travel. We had to buy a plane ticket to get here. We had to get plane ticket to get here, and then after anything that we make after, if we do cover our travel, we're putting all back into the youth program. So just got to cover a plane ticket. If we can cover a plane ticket, great. Anything after that, as you saw with the future folks future anglers program, we are going to hook up junior, high school, and college anglers. If you haven't seen that before, all the information's on the Folks Custom Cranks website. Uh, all you got to do is submit an application. We're not like screening anyone. If you can fill out the form, and if you fish high school, college, or junior level, you're automatically on the team. And we're gonna get you care packages sent out. We're just waiting on T-shirts and my COVID critters, the Koiki style baits. We're just hooking up the young bucks. I mean, as we saw with the classic, a 22-year-old kid won the classic. I've been fishing since I was 7 years old, so we greatly appreciate the youth, and we want to just keep spreading the joy of fishing, and getting more people into fishing. And CC Dinks asked if we're taking donations. I'm not doing donations. I'm not like a nonprofit or anything. If you'd like to donate like some fishing lures or something to give to like the kids in our program, by all means, we definitely love to do that to spread the joy around to give to the the high school and college anglers signing up for the Folks Future program. But you're not obligated to at all. Like I said, whole point of the raffle for this is to hopefully cover the very expensive airplane tickets it costs to get down here. Anything after that, it's all going back to getting baits for all the kids that's joining the program. So hopefully you guys like this. Like I said, all the tickets are online. The drawing will be the 30th, and then we'll ship it to you for free if you're the winner. We'll do it similar how we're going to do the Morning Dawn drawing here in a little bit at the end of the video. Uh, so yeah, it's all you got to do is just check out on the website. Stay, April 30th. I think that's a Friday. We'll do another live stream then. And then at the end of the video, we'll pick a winner for that. We'll contact you. We'll post the video up as well. And yeah, get you guys that bait. And the last gentleman who got the flag one that we had signed by all the classic participants, he got it. He loved it. He was really happy to get it. He was actually a good customer of mine, so worked out well for everyone. So we greatly appreciate it and was happy with that. Anything else before we get to the Morning Dawn giveaway? Um, let's see. Let's check the comments. So far, it looks like we have 2 votes for Fire and Ice and 1 vote for Orange Tail. So, and we got someone with a weird comment. I gotta delete that. Sorry, guys. That's a first. Anyways, after that, having a blast here in Missouri. We got a little, what is this, Andy's frozen custard. This is the old double, triple shake. This is day 2 of getting it. Pretty good. Our buddy here, Will, recommended it to us, so it's been a great time with Will. We appreciate him letting us crash here. Uh, he's the one taking me fishing tomorrow, so we got another bad comment. That's a new one. Anyways. Okay, he won't be joining the Folks Future Anglers program if he's a kid. We'd love to have everyone else, but if you're making weird comments on Facebook, then you might not get accepted in. That's a good question. CC Dinks, CC4 Dinks. How much clear coat did this DT take? It took a lot. I want to say just paint wise. I think because my airbrush, I changed airbrushes this past year, and it's a uh, gravity fed and it has a 1 ounce cup on top and took four ounces of primer. I want to say in total almost 12 to 16 ounces of paint. Now, of course, it didn't add a pound. Paint a lot is overspray, and then when you dry it, it cures off. Clear coat wise, it got 2 coats of Tamco clear. I want to say I used about 8 ounces of clear coat. So this thing's got 24 ounces sprayed. Of course, not all stuck to it because when you're spraying, you're losing a lot. But technically, 24 ounces of liquid paint and clear coat went on this bad boy, and then you add in all the Sharpie. It's hard to tell in this video, of course, but we actually got it signed in like a blue metallic. It looks really cool in person. If you look at the pictures, it really pops, and I think that's a really cool color. The only person that's not in blue metallic, because he's special to us, he was the first one to sign. Can't see it here. Oh, there it goes. Matt Becker. He's in green, so he's a special one. And we love Matt. We grew up, well, where I grew up and where Matt grew up is 15, 20 miles apart. So we grew up fishing kind of pretty much the same stuff, cutting our teeth on the river, uh, fishing Erie being the best thing we have around us, and always having to travel to get to good fisheries. So that's why we like Matt. He's kind of the hometown hero for us. It's hard not to support the one of the few anglers you have coming out of this great state of Pennsylvania. It's not like we have that many pro anglers coming out of PA at all. So we're happy to support him, and he's great to us, and we greatly appreciate what he's done. Of course, we had him on our live a couple weeks ago, so everything he's done for us, we can't thank him enough through the years. and might have a special guest. Depends on how this tournament goes, I should say. If this tournament goes good for him, it might be a little bit longer, but possibly the gentleman who's winning the Red Crest right now, was definitely interested in coming on our live stream. I won't say his name, just I don't want to I don't want to put him under the bus or anything, but he said he would definitely be happy to come on. He's a friend of Matt as well, so unless he wins, he might be coming on in a week or two. But if he wins, he's probably going to be covered up in media for a while. So if he wins, we can sit on the back burner. We'll get to him when we get to him. We're not important whatsoever. So we'd love to see Mr. Gill win this whole deal. So and what was impressive with him, uh, when the anglers walked across the stage, that shows their accomplishments and everything. And what stuck out most about him was I pointed out to my dad was he had what like 70 events fished. 70 it was between 70 and 80 events fished. And literally he was in the top 10 out of those 70 to 80 events 43 times. So you talk about almost if not more half the time he is in an MLF, a major professional tournament. He is in the top 10, not the top 50, the top 10. So he is definitely no sound. Yeah. Hopefully there's no. Hopefully there's sound. I don't know. Maybe that's an issue on your end. Yeah, we have sound, so sorry if that's maybe just on your end. See if you can play around with it or whatever. But sounds like our mics connected and everything. Anyway, so yeah, if 40 out of 70, you're getting top tens. You're a stick. So we'd love to see him win because he is just a great fisherman and he's a great guy as well. We got to talk and hang out with him a lot during the fan fest. We got another about 10 minutes or so, so we'll wrap it up here shortly. We'll cover the giveaway for the Morning Dawn Wiggleworts. We had a lot of entries for that. We greatly appreciate all the new followers we had with that post. Everyone seemed to like it. We wanted to hook you guys up for being loyal fans of ours, joining in on these live streams and supporting us. So we thought it'd be cool to give out a full set of the custom wiggle warts, all OGs, of course, and that Morning Dawn crawl. Great finesse crawl, finesse color. The Morning Dawn is kind of Aaron Martin's color that he came up with. Catches fish everywhere. I love it on a robo worm, so that's what I based it off of, is that robo worm color, but with the crawl on it, just to make it more warty. And I think it turned out really good. You're getting a regular wigglewort, a magwort, a short wart, a fatso, and a flat. So you're getting five custom painted wiggleworts, roughly $150 value to whoever wins this giveaway. Here we're going to draw in a couple minutes. All you had to do was comment on our Facebook post that we did and tag two buddies. I'm sure we'll do more like that down the line if you didn't get in on that. I think we had close to 500 some comments. So we greatly appreciate everyone who entered that, and someone's gonna get a heck of a package here in shortly. Um, Besides that, let's see, we're still 2-1, so it looks like I got Fire and Ice Crawl gonna get tied on unless we get an orange tail push here at the end. uh, Anything else you think? I think that's about it. We wanted to keep it short and sweet. It's a little late. We're here in Missouri, so we're an hour behind our normal time, and I know it's a little late for everyone, so we didn't want to keep everyone up super late with this, and just we'll keep it low key with us being on the road traveling. Fill you in how the week's going. We'll be back. I'll be back at the expo on Sunday. We don't fly out till later, so we should be there for the most part all day Sunday. If you want to if that's the only day you're coming, or you don't see me tomorrow, or however it shakes out, we'll still be there. Sold a good many of the pre-wraps that we brought down here with us. I want to say I have about half of them left. If they don't make it through the weekend, I have more at the house. I'll be getting painted when we get home. But if they do, if I do have some left, we're flying home with them. Then I'll be home Monday, and we'll put them on the website like we said we would for you guys. We just wanted to, hook the guys up that were coming to this expo. Being so close to Table Rock, it only made sense to bring OG Wiggle Warts and hook everyone up. So we've talked a lot about Wiggleworts at the media day. Got to see some Wigglewort boxes of some pros boats. Saw some pretty impressive collections. Was really cool. That guys kind of busted out their secret hidey hole boxes, showing us the goodies. Found some fellow wartheads and all that good deal. So overall, been a great trip. Looking forward to going fishing tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing who wins on Sunday, and then getting home and getting back on the airbrush and filling your guys' orders and painting up some more baits. We got a lot of baits in the shop drying. So next few weeks we're gonna have a lot of bait drops, a lot of new stuff coming down the line. We have that COVID critter, the Koiki style, the big one, not the little one. We're just handing out the little ones here, but we do have that big Koiki ball, the 4 inch by 4 inch, coming out. I think they're actually got delivered today or yesterday at my house. So just we'll have those posted later this week. As soon as we get my shirts in, we'll be sending out the care packages to the future anglers program members, and then we also will have some other merch as well available on the website. Finally got some cool hats made, some cool shirts made. Might have a Wigglewort shirt coming down the line for fellow wart nuts. So I think that pretty much covers it. We can go ahead and switch over to the giveaway now, and then we'll close out this video. And one last time, if you're interested in the raffle for this giant DT, again, if you go to the website, I think it's the very first thing on the shop, like where all the baits are, it'll say raffle. It's an e-ticket. You don't get anything mailed to you with that. But if you buy baits along it, you'll get the baits mailed to you, obviously. So I think that's that. Let's go ahead and switch over here to share my screen with you guys, if I can figure this out. Allow to share screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, Mark Millward just asked if we're going to sell shirts. Definitely, we are. Like I said, just gotta get them up on the website here. And so we had 484 comments on our Facebook post, which I won't be able to get to it now, but it's for the Wiggle Warts. Like I said, we're picking one winner. This is just a Facebook comment random picker app that we have, and put the thing on it, and you're seeing it live with me. So, see who the winner is. Oh, and we got to create an account. So, hold on here. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it would do that. That's just my luck, huh? Okay, you're gonna have to just stare at me for a second while we figure this out. Um, let's try a different one. No, we don't want to sign in. Never. That's a good Facebook tip just for anyone. If a website other than Facebook asks you to sign in, never sign in, because you never know who you can trust with signing in, like through Facebook onto these. Uh, um, this is gonna be hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to create an account for you guys real quick. And sorry if you have any comments or anything. I'm not seeing them at the moment, just because I'm not looking at my screen. Guess I should have realized this before we did this, that you got to create an account anytime you want to use anything for free online. So just bear with me here. Got to go to that post again and copy the link. Any comments popping up for me to? Okay. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I don't want to drag this out as any further than I need to, just because I know it's a little late for everyone back on the East Coast. We're getting up early to go fishing as well, I believe. So that's when the best fishing is, of course. Alrighty. Found the original post. So we're going to copy the link. And get started. Just got to create an account now. Speaking of giveaways, there were a lot of giveaways today uh, at the weigh-in event, as well as just throughout the show. We didn't win anything, but they gave away a $500 Bass Pro gift card, which was pretty cool. Of course, we didn't win that. It would have been cool to win. Uh, you know, that being said, we might be in the business here. Okay, we're gonna go back. I got the account made. Gotta find you guys on this Restream app. I'm sorry again. I didn't want to draw this out any longer than I needed to be. Allow to share screen. We're just doing this off the rip of our pants. Nothing official here at Folks Custom Cranks. Okay, should be sharing. And you want paid. How about we do it? Okay, let's do it this the old-fashioned way. Let's go to all comments here. I know this ain't the official way of doing this. I apologize. When I used that app before the giveaway, it did work, and it picked a winner. Of course, that was just a test to make sure. Guess you only got one for free. We're gonna load all the comments here, and then I'm going to close my eyes and scroll, and whoever it lands on, we'll pick you that way. So again, sorry, I just got to load all these comments. Don't want to miss out on anyone. Again, there's like 400 some entries here. You at least get to see the wiggle warts, and you get to see all the entries here. Okay, looks like we're all loaded. Here's the scroll, just to show you that all the comments are loaded. And now we're gonna see. I have to. Okay, we're gonna do this blindfolded. Okay, scrolling, scrolling, and then I'm gonna move my mouse to the left. Hopefully, I'm hovering over someone, and I'm not. Okay, try this again. Give it a few dips, up, down, up, down, up, down. And if we're on someone, you're going to be the winner. Anthony Welda. Anthony Welda, you won the pre-wrap package. Again, sorry that this wasn't the most official way of doing it. I could Yeah, we'll have when we do this, we're using a completely different app. It's all through my website, so you don't have to worry about me fumbling the bag here on that giveaway. It's through my website, completely different. We're taking emails through that. We'll have an whole email list. So again, Anthony, you won this set of Wiggleworts in the Morning Dawn Crawl. Sorry again for a little botch job of the giveaway. Promise that it will be, it'll be a little bit better for this since we're doing the e-tickets. We already will have everyone's emails from their order to put in a list to then randomize. Through that way, we'll do it through Excel or something we actually have an app for, not not some free website. So we'll get in contact with you. Thank you guys for watching this little put together deal. We'll see you next week. Should be back on schedule for next week on Wednesday. We'll post about it and appreciate